everybody, thanks for joining Create with Dee. Today we'll be making this really cute little ribbon button flower embellishment, and I think you're really going to be amazed at how easy it is to make this. We just need some ribbon, designer button, and some linen thread. So let's get started. Again, what we're going to need is the 1 1/4 inch grosgrain ribbon, and these samples are with the Marina Mist, Real Red, and Old Olive. And I'm going to make one with the chocolate chip, which has been, was a fond farewell, but they have early espresso, so you can still make a nice brown ribbon flower too. So I've got this cut at about 10 inches. Going to use some of the big buttons in the new Holiday Mini. Love these buttons. Oh my gosh, I just love them. And some linen thread to do our sewing. And believe me, if I can make these as a non-sewer, anybody can make them. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I've put a knot at the bottom of my linen thread. And the linen thread does come, it's 2 threads put together. And what I've done is I've split that apart so I only have a single thread layer on here. But I think you could use 2. I just choose to make it a one thread instead of a double thread. And for the grosgrain ribbon, the 1 1/4, I just kind of use one of the stripes near the end as my guide to kind of go. And all I'm going to do is make, I think it's called a gathering stitch. You know, I guess try to make your stitches as fairly even as possible, but you know, it doesn't, I think in the long run it really doesn't matter. At least that's what I tell myself because I'm a non-sewer. So those of you that are professional sewer will be aghast at how I do this. So I'm just kind of going up and down and trying to use one of those stripes up towards the bottom as my guide. And again, I'm just kind of going up, down, and it's called a gathering stitch because it does just that, it gathers. So by doing it just on the bottom towards the bottom edge, that's what's going to make when we pull the string together, it will make a ring, and that's will give us our circular little flower. Okay, so I'm down here at the bottom, pull my thread all the way through. See how that's wanting to gather? So again, just kind of keep gathering it closer and closer. And so however tight you want the gathers and the flowers is how you do it. As you know, as you can keep going tighter and tighter. And then I'm going to bring the 2 sides together and sew those together down at the bottom. Whoops, and I just lost my needle. All right, be right back after I get it rethreaded. There, if that didn't convince you I'm not a sewer, I don't know what will. Okay, so again, we just came through and kind of connected the circles down at the bottom together. And then what I found helped me is that I'm going to just do another kind of almost a tacking stitch about, these are where the ends would meet. I'm going to go ahead and just do another little stitch up here just to kind of keep it closed. Okay, so then that's the middle part that we have here gathered. And now I'm going to put, and this is the needles on the back side now, and I'm going to put one of our big cute designer buttons here at the bottom. And I'm going to come up through the bottom and make a couple of, you know, just crisscrosses on the button. So we'll just kind of do this and kind of come back, back up through. And again, however many times that you want to go up and down. On my samples, I've done it, I think, twice on each one. But that's it. That's all there is to it. Isn't that so cute? And then you can kind of play around with the stitches a little bit. But that's all there is to making these cute little ribbon embellishments that are kind of a 3D flower thing. And then what I did on mine is I also put on like a clip, so you could give this as a gift to a little girl in your life, and she could put it in her hair or clip it onto her headband. Here's one that's got a pin on it, so that, you know, again, you could put it on your, just anything if you wanted to. Or you could just leave it plain backed like this, and then just glue it right on your card or your box. So I hope you enjoy making these cute little flower button type of embellishments with your ribbon. Oh my goodness, I always forget to tell one more thing. It's also kind of a good way, guys, of using up some of those little extra pieces of ribbon that you have. I did the same thing with this 1-inch grosgrain ribbon. It's rich raspberry. Again, it was one of those that was a fond farewell last year. And I just put a little glitter brad in the middle. But did the same thing, just made a gathering stitch down at the bottom and then put that. And won't that make a cute little embellishment 3D piece on a card? So now we know what we can do with all of our little scraps of ribbon. We can make some little cute little floret buttons or embellishments out of it. So enjoy making them, everybody. Happy crafting. Bye-bye.